Good evening. Get ready to roll up your sleeves sooner than expected. The Ford government is about to release an updated vaccination plan as early as tomorrow as more doses arrive. The Minister of Health says vaccinations could now be completed ahead of schedule.
We're looking at the end of the summer, probably into perhaps September, but I think it's fair to say that we will be able to shorten that timeline.
The vaccine landscape has changed dramatically in the past week. AstraZeneca was approved with up to 200,000 doses arriving in Ontario next week. And just yesterday, a national committee determined the timeline between first and second doses can be extended to 4 months.
We've vaccinated more than anyone in the entire country. We're going to continue doing that.
But that's to be expected. Ontario has 40% of the country's population. However, it did immunize a record 30,000 plus people yesterday. But with more vaccines arriving, the province is going to have to up its game on getting them into arms. Today, the Ford government confirmed a vaccine pilot project will begin in 500 pharmacies in Toronto, Kingston, and Essex.
We're going to start a pilot next week.
Again, prompting the opposition to accuse the PCs of not being ready.
We're piloting in a pandemic vaccines in pharmacies who are going to use their own online system, and some hospitals are using their online system, and the PHUs are using their online system. That's confusing for people.
The province has blamed the federal government for not getting vaccines to Ontario faster. Today, as the country's premiers banded together to again ask the feds for increased health transfer payments, frustration with the slow pace of vaccine deliveries across the country was evident.
I do not think it's acceptable that Canada is 44th in the world in per capita administration of COVID-19 vaccines. I think it's an embarrassment.
The responsibility of procuring vaccines, which they have done a disappointing job at best.
Doug Ford says the solution is to have vaccines made in this country.
We don't have to rely on anyone.
Now, a fourth vaccine may soon be available. A Health Canada decision on Johnson & Johnson, which only requires 1 dose, should be made within the next few days. It will likely be approved. It already has been in the U.S. Canada should get 10 million doses by September.